What is up, Mako Madness fans? This is Dan checking in from SeaWorld Orlando, and we're going to go see what is new with Mako. They have installed some new track and supports in the last 24 hours, so let's go look. And here we are now inside the park, and we're getting a look at that turn again from yesterday's update. But some new track has been installed, and we're going to show you that in just a second, so let's walk over there. Well, look at this view. So we had where it started curving down, and now it's all the way down to where the water level will be, and it starts heading back up. It's kind of hard to get a view from over here, but we can see at least 3 or 4 pieces of track have been installed. And they have done more railings up at the top here for that netting. It's all looking really, really good though. Standing underneath where, of course, it flies over the pathway, we can see a lot more of those supports all the way around the track. And it stops right over there, but I'm sure there's going to be a couple more pieces, but we can expect all this to be covered. However, I do think there's going to be theming, so it won't look just like this. Alright, we knew it was going to cross over the pathway really, really close. I didn't think it was going to be this close. As we can see, a reference to people here, track there. I mean, just look at that. Alright, so we're over here where they stop completion of the track, and it just so happens to be the part where it crosses right over the pathway again. And yeah, look at the comparison as to the height. It is right here, next to the pathway, very close. Looks awesome. Again, the ride just swoops all over the place. Really, really kind of twisted track. And we can see comparison again as to the height, where it's going to be crossing over the pathway. So crews, I believe, are going to actually connect this probably by tomorrow. So tomorrow we should have this area all done. They only have a couple more segments to track, but they're going to do it tomorrow morning, or tonight I should say. And in order to make room for the final install of the track pieces, we had to actually move these work walls just a little bit back. So the pathway has been blocked off a little more. And as we can see, that support is just waiting for track. So there's only 3 pieces left. You'll have one that connects from there. And then this one's going to have a main support of track on it, but it's going to extend to both sides, left and right. And then it's going to head over to the left, of course, to connect where it was with the Flamingo boat dock. So again, should be done probably tonight. And one thing to also note, the Caricatures are gone from over here. I think they're going to be returning. However, they may have had a crane over here to make a little bit easier access to install this piece. And we can get our first glimpse right there of that track turning. It is super low to the ground and looks fantastic. All right, so we're over here by the Flamingo boat dock, and guys, look at this view. This thing is absolutely stunning looking. I mean, there's no other way to say it. Just the turns are very, very graceful, yet they're very aggressive as well. And we can see right here how it dives down. It's going to be right next to the water. And then it jets right there up towards the pathway. So we can see where it's going to continue on and connect to that support. And then finally to the brake run as well. But there's no other way to say it. It's absolutely beautiful. Of course, here's our awesome view from across the pond. And doesn't that look freaking awesome? So the water level is going to be the same as it is right now. I don't expect them to actually raise it anymore. However, all that dirt that's underneath there is going to be probably dug out. There is going to be a pathway close to the track, but they're going to make that segment actually kind of next to the water, over the water, so it'll actually look really, really nice. But whole area, really fantastic. One thing to also note, work continues on covering the outside of the station. You can see guys right there putting up some paneling to enclose it all. So I'm thinking by next week that's all going to be enclosed. The station's coming together. Alright, coaster community, what are we going to call this? Is this the Venus flytrap, or is it the mouth of the shark? Or if you have a suggestion, let us know in the comments, but that looks awesome. Of course, we can see the turnaround complete over here. Just a couple more segments to go, and then we're joined up over here. All that would be left is the segments that are over by Kraken, which we're going to go check out in just a second. Woohoo! Sky Tower! It's open, and we're going to be up there.
Naturally, SeaWorld is known for world-class aquarium collections. Believe it or not, you can find some amazing aquariums in the gift shop of Journey to Atlantis, where sharks circle above you and schools of fish swim around your food. Well, we're just counter today to see how you can experience Discovery Cove and
Alright, so we're making our pass up in the air of the construction site, and we can see it looks like photo work is done over by the last turn.
Continues to rotate.
We do have the crane over there still, and all that dirt, of course, all smoothed out.
And sea turtles.
And then we have over in the station area, they have started putting up that paneling.
Astonishing, first of its kind.
And check out this view of the turnaround and the very end of the ride. That looks absolutely amazing.
SeaWorld's commitment to celebrate, connect with, and care for the natural world we share. Be above and below the water, and be inspired to make a difference.
Just look at that view, guys.
Interaction is a big part of the SeaWorld day. After an awesome animal encounter, unwind at one of Orlando's least known fine dining experiences.
Gonna
Sharks.
do it for another Mako construction update, and of course we have our old pal Manta doing his flyby. And we saw some new track, new supports going in. Those guys are working at night, and we can expect to see more of it happening for tonight. So if you like what we do, follow us on Instagram, our Facebook, and our YouTube page at Mako Madness, and I will see you out on the Midway.